GloryHoundd, and today we're going to be talking about dice, specifically Steve Jackson Games dice and their lovely little dice bags that they're going to be offering right now. They are available through pre-order, which we'll get to that closer to the end of the show, but there should be links in the comments and stuff like that for these pre-orders, and you can go in there and take a look at all of these. They have more than the ones that I'm going to show you guys today. Also, thank you for everybody in the comments today. It looks like our YouTube comments still are just not working correctly, but I am watching YouTube to make sure that I get everybody. Let me put my YouTube little thing over here so I can make sure and answer everybody's questions on everything. So these little babies here are actually, they're not that expensive, and they're going to be a dice bag as well as a dice. So let's go ahead and go down to the table. There you go, where you can see it much, much better. And every dice bag is going to come with one dice here. Or sometimes two. I think in some of them you're going to get a couple of dice. Matters which bag you end up getting on this one. This one's the Cthulhu one, and then I have the Illuminati style one here to open, as well as some extra Illuminati dice that are available on the pre-order as well. And all of these are engraved dice. They have the colors that are inside here, and then they have like a, I know that this set here has like a shimmery marble to them, which are really pretty. I'm going to show those off here in a minute. But I wanted to start with the Cthulhu bag. Let me put this over here. Yeah, the bags, I really like these guys because, and I love the packaging too, because you can like hang them up and you're going to be able to see them really easily at any game store. Like, I'm super excited about these. And they are satin lined dice bags. So they're super nice, guys. I got to see these originally at Gen Con. I know sometimes when you purchase bags for your dice, a lot of people get bags not specifically made for dice, just for the fact that usually most dice bags that are made for dice are not like super, super high quality unless they're like handmade or something like that, you know? But these are like super nice. I wish you could all like feel how nice these are. All right, I'm going to put the packaging over here. Here's your lovely dice. Put that guy in here. So with the dice here, it is a green and yellow. It does have like a marbling, a shimmery marbling on it. I went ahead and did a Deadly Doodles dice video that kind of showed off like that shimmer whenever you're moving it around. And that's exactly the same sort of thing, except this one is a nice green and yellow. And this green and yellow is vibrant. So vibrant. Ooh, okay, so it is double print. It's printed on both sides of this. And the bag itself is, I wish I knew what the material was on it. It's not like a linen or anything like that. It's like a little bit, or maybe a linen, but it's like heavier. It almost feels like it's a little bit water resistant or something like that too, because it doesn't feel like it would be easily penetrated by anything. And then on the inside here we have it satin lined, and it looks like the edges are really nicely done, so you're not going to have to worry about those coming apart or anything like that, you know. Oh, I'm really excited about these. These are nice. If I remember correctly, when I was looking too on the site, they were not that expensive, guys. So excited. This one's really cool. Probably one of my favorite Cthulhu's that I've seen. It just looks fantastic, right? So this is this one here that you would get, and you get this dice with it, which I love that you have a dice to fill your dice bag with. We have the Illuminati style one here, which I feel like this is the perfect bag to have like your Cthulhu coins in. Like perfect. All these match here, which we'll look at Cthulhu coins probably on another stream. Yeah, you don't usually see the double printing like that, Derek. You're totally right. And Walt on YouTube says, looks good. Yeah, these are really super high quality bags, guys. All right. And get this one open. Ooh, I love all of the writing on this one. Okay, so this Illuminati dice here, which I should have probably looked up the millimeter on these. They're not the small ones, they're the big ones. This one here doesn't have a shimmer to it. It's more of a plain gray color. It still looks good. Still looks good. And then here's the bag. And I really like the printing on this one a lot. I like having the background with all the words on it and everything. These two bags are just like classic Steve Jackson Games sort of style, you know? I love it. And let's see if I can read some of the words on this. It says Killer Bees, Law and Order, Electoral College, Barcode, Bird Flu, Bitcoin, Alien Abductions, Regimen Changes, Tax, resistors, clones, global warming. I love that. And they all have the little Illuminati triangles on there. I don't have a standard dice bag for comparison. What I should have done is gotten that Crown Royal bag and put that in here as a comparison, because I feel like the RPG people, there's always somebody you see with a little Crown Royal bag that has all their dice stuffed in there. I would say, though, this is probably a little bit, it's thinner, but it's definitely deeper than a bag like that. And they're supposed to hold over 100 dice or something. It's crazy. Yes, 19 millimeter. Thank you, Phil. I thought they were the bigger ones, but look at that. And then we'll take a look on the inside. Also satin lined. All of them are satin lined, guys. Look at that. It's so pretty. I'm just going to say way fancier than your Crown Royale bag, okay? Hello, Walter. Thanks for joining us on the Facebook chat. Our YouTube chat is not working, but you do get to, hang out on YouTube if you want to. I'm watching comments everywhere. So, these are the dice bags that are going to be offered. Steve Jackson Games is also doing a bunch of different dice, which is super fantastic. We'll put those on there so you can see them. Like, I have a few of them in here, and we'll open up these Illuminati ones here as well. Double stitched bags, absolutely. The stitching is not going to fray on these bags, guys. I think I had said that a little bit earlier, but I'm going to show you guys on this one here. Although the stitching on this one is hard to see. I'm going to pull over on this one. This one was easier to see. Because this one here is, the stitches are so dark in there with the bag and everything. Like, if you've ever done any sort of seamstry sort of things, like, this is the way you want to go. This is not going to fray. So nice. Yeah, and I was talking about the fabric and how it seems somewhat like water resistant. Since Phil is here, is the bag, like, it doesn't feel like just a regular cloth. Like, it feels like a heavyweight texture to it, which I really like. It means it's going to be durable for things, you know? There are your dice bags. I know that there's this Cthulhu set right here that's on pre-order. I have a rainbow dice in here. Where is he at? Some of these are going to be on the pre-order page as well. So if you like any of these dice as well, all these are going to be on the pre-order page, as far as like the rainbow dice, the Cthulhu dice. The bullet dice may be on there. This one will not. That one is mine. But you're going to find some of these dice on the pre-order page. I think even the sparkly dice like this one. And I think I have a couple of little small ones in here that are also on the pre-order. Okay, a polyester blend, probably. Yeah, because it does seem like it's like water resistant or something like that. Like it's not necessarily spill proof, but like it's very thick feeling, guys. Is there a phobia of dice? If so, I wonder what it's called. That would be interesting. I would like to know, Walter. Here's the Illuminati dice set as well. And these Illuminati dice, I really like what they're doing with the shimmery marbling on these guys. Ooh, polyester with satin lining. Okay, perfect. See, those are high quality materials, guys. Like, these bags are fantastic. And Phil, I was talking about how the packaging is so nice and simple, so easy to see. You know it's not going to be sitting on a shelf somewhere where you're going to be digging through stuff to find it. Like those little things that they're in, like they're so perfect to just grab off of there. I don't know. I was excited about the packaging whenever I saw it. But maybe that's just because I like dice and packaging and all that other stuff. So finished bag size is 6 inches by 9 inches tall. And I believe you said it, it's going to hold like over 100 dice, right, Phil? I believe that's what you were saying before. Oh, the packaging is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. It makes it so nice and easy to see everything and all the different designs and everything. That's going to be fantastic with that, right? Look at these dice. Ugh. And the new shimmering marbliness that you have going on with this is so much fun. These look fantastic. Like, plain dice are nice, but I personally love having a little bit of the shimmer, and I love that it's marbled because that gives it like just a little bit of like a variation. And I'll take some up close pictures of these as well. These are good color combinations too, with the black and the gray, and then the gray pips on the blue and red dice. But I feel like these dice right here like match perfectly in here. That these should go in here, right? So all of these right now, you can pre-order, and I believe I have the link for the pre-order as well. Yes, over 100 of the assorted sizes and shapes that you tested, throwing them in there, right? Alex Fernandez designed the packaging and both of these bags. The art on them is fantastic, like, too. I mean, it's the art and the colors and everything, like, so eye-catching. Those Illuminati D6 dice set colors came about after a visit to the factory in China. We saw some plastics that were incredible and made a note. Xarophobia, fear of dice, it's real. That's hilarious, Walter. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. Why would guess maybe some role players maybe would have a fear of dice? Who would have a fear of dice? I don't know. That's crazy. So these are all huge dice. I'm going to give it, here's a normal size dice right here. And then so you can have like a comparison. I like the big chunky dice. They're so much more fun to roll, you know? So you're not just getting a bunch of little tiny guys in there. All right, we're going to head on over to the pre-order page so you guys can check out all the other cool bags that they offer because, like I said, these two here that I have are fantastic. I love the art on them, but they also have dragon bags and like, what I think there's one with like a Grim Reaper on it and stuff. Let's take a look. Take a look at the dice pre-order page. Let me tell you, so if Phil is still on here, I sat and looked at every single thing on this pre-order page because, oh my gosh. Like, I want these Fantasy Trip resin D12 right here. These ones here, they have those little marks on them so you can also roll them as a D3 as well. So when you're rolling, you can just use the one dice if you need two different dice and stuff with that, which I thought was really cool. And then you're going to have some of the Illuminati dice here that we just saw. So the silver, the blue, and the red, which were the ones that we just saw. And then these robots. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the ray guns, robots, and rocket dice, little meeple bundle. I need to get that. For real. These rocket dice are so cool. When I saw them at Gen Con, they were just fantastic looking. We're going to have Illuminati rainbow dice. And for any sort of wargamer, this Army Men dice set are those classic, like, it's not cream, but it's those classic army colors like you would see in like camouflage and stuff like that. I mean, Phil did a really great job of getting the colors right for that. So it looks like the little plastic army men on that, which is so cool. Yeah, those robot dice are at the top of my list for this pre-order. When I saw them, I was like, oh, I must have those. The rainbow dice, too, are really hot right now with the way that these are poured with the very, very hard edge lines. We'll go back and we'll take another look at the rainbow dice with those. They look so fantastic. They also have up here the metal dice sets that were also created by Norse Foundry. And those metal dice, oh my gosh. Again, like I saw those at Gen Con and they look so fantastic and they're just such quality. I mean, they're so heavy, you know, and the packaging on them, like it's your premium dice, guys. I've never seen nicer dice than those, for real. Oh, the Army Men dice were fun to design. Yeah, for any style of wargamer. I mean, you need to have matching dice, right? Like you have to have themed dice for your stuff. I have one dice set that is it's really really old, but I got it whenever I was doing some war game stuff. But I only specifically use those dice for war games because they have that style to it. You know, I think they have like little bullet holes or something on them for the pips or something. And it's rare to find those particular types of dice everywhere. But I love that Steve Jackson Games is making all these different dice now. So if you do like just the robot meeples, they do have them separate or just a specific dice set. These ray guns are adorable. Also with these, they also roll the D3 as well, right? Because you have the little stars on them. So if you look at these dice here, they have stars in the corner there. And if you roll them, of course, you know, you can use them with the numbered value, or if you want to, you can also use the little star pip value there for your dice rolls, which that is so cool. Like, it comes in so handy sometimes, you know? What else do we have? Oh, the Halloween dice. All right, I'm going to have to post some of the Halloween dice up too because you need like an up close look at these. And some of those Halloween dice in there, I believe, are glow in the dark as well. Jimmy loves the custom sci-fi meeples. And Walt's saying you sold me on those. Any chance the special fantasy trip dice for reorder? You know what? We're going to look further down here, Walt, and I'm not sure about the special fantasy trip dice. I'm going to have to take a look. But we do have the Cthulhu dice set right here, which I love the colors for the Cthulhu dice set. There's the Illuminati. Oh, and the Ogre dice are really nice too. Those are also the really big 19 millimeter size dice. And the Ogre dice just look so fantastic. So you can get singles if you do like the specific sets, or I guess the 6 count of just the one colors, you know, which is really important if you like just a specific set. This purple pyramid one here is really adorable too because purple is a fantastic color. Here we go, Fantasy Trip dice set. I thought they might have been on here, Walt. So if you want to, you can order just the specific Fantasy Trip dice on here, okay? And then these blue-orange Cthulhu dice. I haven't seen these colors, but if you end up getting the Cthulhu dice bag, like that's totally the way to go, is to get more Cthulhu dice, right? And then we have the 19 and 16 millimeter Rainbow Munchkin dice, which at one point the 19 millimeter Rainbow dice had sold out, I thought. So it's good that they're doing this during the pre-order where you can get those, okay? The Munchkin Adventures and Training dice there, those 3 are the same colors as the Cthulhu set. And I love the pink sparkly Munchkin dice. That one is so cute. There we go. There's that little blue one that I had. Okay, so that Shakespeare dice is, I believe that one is brown with like a glitter inside on that. I want to get down, though, to some of the other really interesting things. Yep, Z-Shot. Okay. So on the pre-order page, we're going to talk about Z-Shot. Not right now, but in the future, in the next, few weeks or so. Z-Shot is a game where they use these custom bullet dice. We did offer the custom bullet dice as well. just separate if that's what you wanted for your campaign. But this is going to be sort of a zombie style or zombie dice style of game where you're pulling things out of this cup and then you're going to be rolling and stuff. And there's a whole game that actually evolved from this one particular set of dice, which I thought was really cool because they were like, all right, we're going to go ahead and make these really cool dice. Now we need to make something to go with it because these are so cool. And I believe that Phil was saying that getting the Z-Shot game is actually a great deal because you're getting all of those dice in there, and you can always use those for other things as well, you know? You have your classic Cthulhu purple dice here, which is awesome. And, there we go, dice bags. Okay, so for these particular dice bags here, all of them are going to come with a dice. I know that the dragon one right there, it comes with two dice, one that has a dragon on it and one that has a skull on it. And then the skeleton one, I believe, has a dice with a skull on it as well. I'm not for sure on the skeleton one. I'm going to have to go back to my pictures and look. But you have the little lich bag here, which are all bags that we have not seen, but they all have the same sort of consistency where they have the polyester, the satin on it, lining, they're double stitched, like they're a heavyweight bag. And then they do have a Illuminati coin set here where you have the coins plus the dice as well. You're going to get purple Illuminati dice with that, which is also another really fantastic way to go if you're going to get your dice and your coins and everything. Those, I cannot wait to show you guys these Cthulhu coins. Like, again, in the next few weeks, we're going to go over the Cthulhu coins. Robin's Law, fantastic for all RPGers. I mean, whether you're a new RPGer or an old RPGer, like, it's, if you want to add really cool details to your campaign, that's the way to go. Zombicide. Oh, yep, that's right. It is on Kickstarter. We just finished a Kickstarter too. Kickstarter is going to be super crazy up until, I want to say, probably like in December. December is usually when it ends up slowing down, but like more like after the first week of December or something, that's when Kickstarter is actually going to start slowing down. And then it'll probably be super slow for the next like month up into January for that. Ooh, if you click on the images on BackerKit, you'll see the dice photos. Okay, let's do that. Yay, okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, so for this particular dice set here, you do get these two dice, and I don't remember the color being as pink as that, but they are like a pink-purple sort of color. And we actually did a video, too, at Gen Con that you can check out on our YouTube channel that shows them up close and in your hands and stuff like that, where you can see them all as well, if you are interested in looking at the colors more and everything with these. And then we had the skeleton set here. Oh, okay, it comes with a little Cthulhu dice. Perfect. Oh, I like this blue one. Oh, that's fantastic looking. I hadn't seen the blue one with that. All right, I want to see this lich one here. Okay, and then the lich one comes with that orangish sort of Cthulhu dice there. It's like an orange-red color. The outside's red, and then like the inside little pips and stuff like that are a little bit more of like an orange color. Yeah, I'm super down. Super down with the dice. I have a dice problem, so Steve Jackson making dice was a good combination for me personally. I was really excited about it. Oh, I was hoping that we would have up-close pictures on that one as well, but we don't. So, if you want to go ahead and pre-order the dice bags, now is a fantastic time to do it. You can go on this backer kit right here, and the link should be on YouTube, should be on Facebook, so you should be able to go into there and get all the links for those guys. Do you guys have any questions about any of the dice? So we did see the little rainbow dice on there, and I just want to show you guys how perfect, like, this is, the striations in this are. Like, it's so perfect how they molded this and, like, did it in layers. Phil was telling me that each layer is poured whenever you do this just to make it this vibrant. Like, it looks so cool. Oh my goodness. So much fun. Try to get out all of the dice that I know are on there. This is the other Cthulhu dice that I know are on there. This is the Cthulhu dice set there. And we just had the Deadly Doodles dice. I should have brought the Deadly Doodles dice in here too. It's not on that pre-order, but it will be on the backer kit for Deadly Doodles 2, you know? Yeah, I want to watch a video of dice making. That's got to be a super interesting video. They have so many different ways that they're making dice nowadays. It is insane. They're using all sorts of different compounds and stuff and putting stuff in dice and making them super shimmery or super glittery and like they're doing all sorts of cool stuff with dice. I'm just excited. I need robot dice though, Phil. That's what I need. That's the new dice that I need. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys, and taking a look at these awesome dice bags. Like, I'll try to hold it up so you can see it here. Oh, that's not a good one. There we go. They're super awesome. I'm excited. I'm going to just put all of my dice in here now. I have a handful of Steve Jackson ones I can put in here. And, okay, so if you like RPGs, we have RPGs on Wednesdays Fantasy Trip, where there's a bunch of people that are putting together the first season. I think we're in episode 4 of a fantasy trip game. So you guys get to kind of go ahead and check out how to play the system and a really awesome story that's going on with that. And that's on Wednesdays. And we're going to be doing more box openings. And then next week, we're going to be playing Munchkin Quacked Quest, which is a video game. It's coming to Switch, Xbox, PS4, and and Steam on the PC. And we're going to be doing a playthrough of that. I had originally thought that was going to be like a Munchkin-based card game, but no, it's so much better. It's actually a video game that is like a player versus player sort of combat system where you're running through and you're trying to find ducks in dungeons, and you're fighting off monsters, and you're leveling up, and you're accidentally dying. It is fantastic. So I'm super excited to talk about that next week. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Cthulhu coins and stuff. We're going to have all those events up probably by the end of today, I'm hoping. And thank you for everybody that joined us today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you guys all next week, okay?